Let's take anger. Anger in the threat and reward model is first of all something you shouldn't have if you love somebody. And so you ought to try to get rid of it. If you're any kind of a person, if somebody sends an insult your way or something of that sort, the only decent thing for you to do is to get angry and blow their block off, right? Stand up, give them what for, okay? In other words, anger is something to be acted on or not acted on, to be ashamed of or to be proud of or something of that sort. Now within the seed model, anger is another emotion which I regard as an emergency emotion. Something that comes when something is out of balance. The same way that a red light goes on in the car when the gas is off or the gas is low or the oil is low or the water's low. And there's a warning light which says, look, something needs attention. And so in the reward, in the seed model, anger is that red light which says, something needs attention right now. Something is out of balance. And so give it attention. Let yourself know what it's really about. Whether it is one part of yourself getting tight and trying to defend against something that another part of yourself doesn't allow yourself to do, whatever it is the emergency emotion. It's the emergency red light that says to us something is out of balance. And so we look at it the same way we look, and we find it an important friend. Not a pleasant friend, but an important one. Aren't you pleased that you have a red light on your car that tells you when it's overheated or the gas is low or the oil is low? You're very pleased about that. I know I am. And glad that I have it. I'm not pleased that it turns on when I'm 50 miles away from a gas station. I'm not pleased at all. But I'm delighted to have that warning. So when I say that anger is a friend, I mean it in a very narrow way, an essential part of us. All right, that's a whole different feeling. One of the things we know in anger is that our body is also bringing toxins inside. So the longer we have the angry feelings in our body, that we don't pay attention to it, the more erosion takes place. Because the literal physiological response in anger is that the adrenaline flows into the body at a higher rate than the oxygen does, creating this toxic condition. So people who get into chronic states of anger are creating a lot of toxicity for themselves, or who get into them frequently.